Okay guys, where do we start with this one? Probably with this actually, my gas leak thing that you probably all know about. So there was a little bit of concern in one of the comments about, Joff, are you aware of the fact that you've literally almost broken the law by removing your label? And I'm kind of like, well, that's how I feel, mate. I'm like, yeah, okay, I'm going to get serious. It does a little bit frustrating, the fact that I didn't get that, like, you know, if it's that dangerous, why didn't you bloody help me fix it? So that's kind of like almost why I like ripped it off and was like not happy. So anyway, that's that. I've still got it, okay, I've still got the thing. But anyway, massive thank you to Mike, who actually sent a message. It's one of the messages on the previous video, and it reads that the section 3 and 4 of the BSEN English, I presume, British Standards English 1949 to 2021 gas safety installation and use regulations 1998, abbreviations of GSIUR, covers installation on LPG systems on camper vans. Okay, I believe that none of the laws have been broken. Wow, what is, so anyway, I was quickly, yeah, really appreciate that, Mike. It's like, right, okay, mate, I'm going to get straight on that. And what I'm going to actually do, probably one of the first websites that I came across, which I'm going to put a link in to the description of this video, and it's a free safety guide to campervan gas regulations UK 2024. I'll put the link in. I've literally read through the whole thing today, and basically what it is saying is the fact that if you are competent enough to carry out these tasks, if you can operate, you're not going to use a spanner the wrong way around and do a thread the wrong way, cross thread something. I feel I'm pretty competent, and we're kind of learning all the time. And so I've now got my gas safe PTFE tape, okay, and there might be some instances where today I was reading through that where I don't even need to use that, because some of these unions, I did sort of mention that when I was putting that like flared like ferrule style nut back on with a pipe. And so what is actually happening as well, guys, is I was hoping it was going to come today. I've actually got one of them gas cut-off safety valves coming, and I'm going to replace it, because massive shout out here as well to Sid, who picked up the fact, Joff, this still could be your solenoid valve leaking through, where if that flame gets broken, we talked about it, I was kind of, and all of a sudden it kicked me. I'm like, oh my god, I think I've got to the actual source of the problem now, is the fact that that safety valve is not shutting off and still letting the gas come through. So I'm not going to beat around the bush. I've got one on order. It's and that's the only thing we showed you on that little circuit, where the gas pipe comes down, it comes into the elbow, goes into the safety valve, and then it goes to the jet firing into the combustion chamber. And realistically, it's all of a sudden I'm kind of like, do you know what? It's quite a simple little thing. It's quite like, so there are some electronic control boxes in the fridge, other stuff that can cause problems, but we've got a little bit of faith, and hopefully we're going to it's just the fact that we've got a gas leak, so we need to find that gas leak in between that circuit, and that's the only thing that could be letting us down at the moment. So hopefully it's going to rack up tomorrow, and we're going to do that little bit of change. But guys, if you want to and obviously we're kind of like aware, another thing we've said is the fact that, look, These are people that are fitting a whole gas bottles in a locker. It's got to be the right size, it's got to be the right depth, making up pipes, securing them properly. You know, we're talking about a German build motorhome where all the pipes have been positioned, and we're not really we're not installing pipes and getting the bends and kinking a pipe. It actually says in there, you know, for example, someone is not using a garden hose pipe instead of an LPG special hose, and you know, that's how, you know, like, come on guys, you know, you're not going to use but that's a really good example of what we're talking about here. If you are competent enough, you can well, we're going to do that little change on that, so we'll be vlogging it, but have a look through, guys. It's quite a nice little read. I sort of it got like a table of contents, goes from 1 to 9, frequently asked questions, definitions, camper van gas regulations and legal requirements, gas safety organisations, types of gas, travel limitations, gas safety, current camper van gas regulations UK, and just a general recap at the end. So there's loads going on in there, and it makes, you know, it just sort of like, it's quite like refresh. I felt quite refreshed after looking at it. I'm gonna leave my next little issue probably on to the next video, okay guys, so because we don't want to get too depressive and all the rest of it, but we're going to leave that one for the next one, the next issue, and I'm going to crack on with tonight's video. I'm going to actually, I've had my tea, I'm going to go and get a shower in a minute, because I'm still been packing everything away in here. We're still going through the formalities. Welcome to the Pleasure Dome. This Caroline's got the blue Morris & Co bedding back on. I've got the LED lights on tonight. Yeah, so I'm feeling that Adriatic Sea. Oh, and not only that, right, let's just turn my phone off. Gas regulations, stuff like that, it gets a bit boring, but important, but you know, not tonight, Josephine. Let me show you these. So I think I showed you the stickers the other day, and we have had another beautiful delivery from Sticker Mule. Check out these coasters.
I could never get enough of this old piano. Oh, the crashing sound of the breaking waves down here.
Honestly, Sticker Mule are top geezers. We come up with the designs, them guys do the printing. We have stickers, we've got beautiful coasters to put our drinks on, and we're thinking about Adriatic Sea, placing some super duper drinks on them, and we've got a stack of them. Oh, and I've actually, just for the record, I've actually still got my, because I've been sorting all this stuff out, which we take all these, and there's the stickers. Whoa, whoa. Again, whoa. So the Baltic Blast, the Baltics what the hell am I on about, Joff? I got Baltics on the brain. The Balkans, it's the Balkans, the Balkans. We're going down south. It's not up north this time, Joff. It's way down south, where hopefully the sun's still going to be shining. So we've got loads of swag on board for anybody we bump into. I've got some sticky things as well that was in my box of things to take. They are, what are these things for? Am I going to show you them now? These also, you know, the window, you know, we were talking about the window covers the other day. Oh, and we saw some, thank you for sending us a picture of your Def Left's Anthony, was that Anthony? Hopefully it'd be Anthony. And he's just made some silver covers for all his windows on his motorhome, and fair play to you, mate. Great, lovely. I hope I got the name right there. It's all been going on the last couple of days. These ones are, I'm going to have to get this bag. Just bear with me a second while Joffy tries to get the bag open without like tearing it apart. Or am I going to... No, I'll tell you what, I'm going to leave that because it's done up. I did open it the other day and then it took me ages to do it up again, but and I don't want to release them into the wild yet. But these are little suction cups that you can place a wire in, so they're going to hold a wire. So I've got loads of like LEDs and stuff, so I'm thinking that I can stick on the outside of my motorhome when I'm somewhere nice and get the old LEDs fired up. That's what that's all about anyway. So we'll see how that maps out on the trip. That's our other little thing. Okay, just getting everything organised, and oh, the next little thing I wanted to show you guys, one of these, the 2025 Big Road Atlas Europe. This is like a Road Atlas book. Stop saying the obvious, job. So this is actually a book, but it's got the ring style on it. So what happens is when you actually open it on a page, it will stay like that, which is really nice. So if you're in an area and you can just grab the, hang on, I need to find an area, don't I? Hang on, let me just bear again. Talk amongst yourselves. Are you going to make a cup of coffee now? Should you have an advert break or something? I just love a good Atlas. I just love a good, and operating a good Atlas. Right, we're just going to wind on through. So that's so we get to the bigger scale like that, and oh, look at this, look. This is where we're talking about now. So this is what happens, guys. If anybody that doesn't know how to use an Atlas, the name of the game is to get the area you want to go to, and that would be 82, 83, and then you just flick on to 82, 83, 82, 83. How can you get so excited, guys, over... That's perfect, look at that. So I'm going to open it there, and basically... So we are now in Croatia. This is, can you see that? So yeah, this is Croatia, and we are heading down to this neck of the woods, Korčula. There's Hvar, and Korčula is right down the bottom. So it's exciting stuff. But little tip of history. So these, yeah, I totally recommend. This was off Amazon. This book off Amazon, so I'm absolutely delighted. I haven't had I had like an oldish one that I'd booting around for years, and I said, do you know what, I need to really treat myself, because I do like, and I think, is this the Dolomite Mountains? I do like to open a book of an evening after you've done drives and have a look and see the route and where you've been and all the rest of it. It's really nice. Although, you know, you see that on the sat nav and stuff like that. I'm rabbiting again, and I'm so anyway, right guys, I'm gonna leave the video there. Thanks for watching this video. I hope you found it a little bit more informative. We're diving in, getting in there, ripping things apart, and hopefully there's going to be some light at the end of the tunnel. So we'll see you on the next video. Thanks for watching, guys.